I'm pretty excited about this one. We have LR, Super Saiyan God Goku, and Hit. This was like so exciting back when this happened in the anime. I remember, you know, the next episode preview, the episode before, and we saw like Hit and Goku fighting together. It's like, with the idea of the Turn of Power, it was shit like this that was super hype at the time, right? And this is a character that everyone has wanted to see introduced into Dokkan. Well, now we have it. We have LR, God Goku, and Hit. Notice that God Goku has a new sprite, by the way. Our boy Hit, unfortunately, does not. Now, here's the thing about this unit, too, that I do want to toss out there. They're pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean they are unbelievably good. I think this unit is actually like a top 10 unit in the game. They're really powerful. The other thing, too, is that you guys know I'm always sort of like annoyed at them dropping like yellow coin LRs, and they just have like fodder leader skills. It feels like such a waste. Well, this unit absolutely does not have a fodder leader skill. I think they have probably one of the better leader skills in the game because they've introduced a new category into the game. Let me actually pull up their new category just so I could show how sort of good it is, right? Okay, so their new category is Accelerated Battle. If we go ahead and go down, it is... Is it this one? I think it's this one. This is it right here. Okay. So this is their category. So I have 170 units. Just look at the top. Look at this. UI Goku transforming Frieza, Janemba, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, all the Vegetos and shit. Like, this category is ridiculous. This is really good. And their leader skill, man, is 150% and 4 key to that category. That's good. I don't have a problem whatsoever with 150% leader skills, especially if they're giving 4 key. Their leader skill is really good. So I think that this unit, not only is this unit's performance great, but I think they're a good leader as well. So let me level them up and let's test them out. But I mean, honestly, like this unit is like way better than I would have expected they would have made this unit. Like this is, if they... So we kind of have, like, back-to-back Legendary Summon LRs I think are very impressive. The Vegeta and Goku Exchange unit and now this unit are both crazy good, right? A lot of... I think the weakest units Dokkan has released this year have been Yellow Coin LRs. Super 17, Goku and Piccolo, Teipan and Minosha, 17 and Golden Frieza, right? Like, units like that I think are weak this year. The Dokkan Fests are all good. But the Yellow Coin LRs have, a lot of them have been very mid, but the last couple, Gohan and Krillin are very good too. But I don't think they're quite on the level of God Goku and Hit or the Vegeta and Goku Exchange unit. But let me go ahead and level them up, and we'll start testing them out. 55% with no dupes. Alright guys, so here we are in an event with the LR Hit and Super Saiyan God Goku. Yeah, they're pretty insane, dude. Wow, okay. I mean, we have essentially their best friend, right? Extreme STR Hits. He shares Tournament of Power, Experienced Fighters, Cold Judgment, In Fighter, and Shocking Speed. The only 2 links we don't have active are Fierce Battle and Legendary Power at the bottom right there. I mean, this is full level 1 links, 55%. They're at 174k defense, dude. Like, they get 50% defense on their 18 key, which you're pretty much always going to hit. Because, I mean, look at this. They're at 13, 14, 15 key starting out. They get 6 key as soon as they attack. So we're easily going to get, like, a 24 key super attack right here, like, with ease, right? Like, key is, like, not even a consideration for this unit. Like, it's just not bad at all. They're getting 50% defense on their super attack effect. In slot 1 or 2, they're getting 60% defense right there, too. It's just... They are really strong. Now, they get 60% attack and defense in slot 1 or 2. It's 70% in slot 3, but it's very important to notice that, like, the way... Actually, I'm going to actually just switch over and show this on the wiki to point this out right here, because someone pointed this out to me. If you take a look at it, right? So... They get an additional 60% attack and defense in slot 1 or 2. But the way it's written in slot 3, it's 70% attack when attacking. So it's not just like an extra 10% attack buff. It's a monstrous different buff. So this unit in slot 3 is going to be ridiculously powerful. So hopefully we could see both of the units super attack right here. Again, we're at 24 ki right there, but keep in mind that they're going to get 6 ki as soon as they attack anyway, which it's pretty crazy. And remember, this is a 55% unit that's going to have like 350k plus defense or something like that after they're supering. See what the attack stat is right here. And they get up to 4.11. I mean, that's not the craziest, right? I don't go super crazy for that. But, I mean, they do have the 50% chance to stun. We're talking about all their defensive abilities as well. All right, let's see what the floating one does. So I think the floating one should be way higher. Yeah, look at the jump. That's just from slot 1 to 3. That was perfect because we're able, in the same turn, to display that just right there. Let me take a look, because that is a 55% friend. Let's take a look at the actual stats and stuff like that. What link levels they have, if they have any equips or anything like that. Let me just quickly take a look at the friend one. So, you know, 55%. They do have some equips, but not really link leveled. So you guys saw that was almost a 2 million damage difference at 55% between being in slot 1 and being in slot 3. And it's like, the thing about it is, in slot 1 or 2, you know, Rainbow, level 10 Link, stuff like that, their defense is, I think, going to be pushing like 500k a lot of the time after attacking. But like, if they're floating and they're still rocking like 300k plus defense, which they're going to be doing, they're good. This is a very strong unit. Unfortunately, all of these characters right here would work great with them. UI Goku, Tech Hit. My Tech Hit is Easy 8. I'm going to do a level 10 Link video on him after this one. And then, of course, the STR Vegito unit is actually one of the best designed units in Dokkan history. Their link set, everything about them, they're just going to be so good. Like, they're going to work, because with this God Goku and Hit, they have, what do they have? Experienced Fighters, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So they have 4 links together. Again, the STR Vegito unit is just a masterclass in unit design, I would say. The God Goku and Hit are going to work incredibly well with UI Goku. That's actually probably going to be one of the better rotations in the game, offensively and defensively. Like, just like two-way, like, you know, like UI Goku is, you know, probably like the second best defensively slot 1 unit in the game. Oh, here we go, dude. Okay. So I could put God Goku and Hit in the middle slot right there. And we could get, you know, we have 100% support going on right now. But we just saw how much bigger their damage is floating. I'm going to do that. They're at 200. Oh my god, dude, 55%. They're at 200. they have 200k defense for 55%. Okay, so in slot 3, they're not going to get the extra defensive buff from their passive, but they're still 55%. They're going to be at 300k defense after they 18k super. At 55%. They're good. This is a good unit, man. We're at 24 ki before we even super, and they're going to get 7 ki on attack as well. I'm pretty impressed with this unit, man. Because, like, remember, too, on both 12 ki and 18 ki, they have a 50% chance to stun. So think about them in Super Battle Road. In slot 1 and 2, after they attack, they get a 50% chance to dodge. They have a high chance to dodge. They disable enemy guard. They're guaranteed to hit. Enemies can't dodge them, right? Also, by the way, so they have the huge damage in slot 3. Don't forget that they also then have a guaranteed additional that has a medium chance of being a super as well. All right, so we get up to 6.81. 55% with them. They have 300k defense right here. And they could double super attack right here. Let's see if we get that. No, we only get the normal right there. Because remember, they're 55%, so they can't additional at 55%. So that was just that ability right there. Man, that's pretty good. I, again, am fairly impressed with what we're seeing from them. So here they are at 127k defense with no support. With Hit, it'll jump up quite a bit. It should, yeah, because we'd have Cold Judgment active. Let me do it with, I just want UI Goku. I'm going to have them linked up with UI Goku just because I want to see them, those two units together. All right, so we're going to have 24, look at that, 24 ki. Ki is, like, so much of a non-factor for them, it's outrageous. because they're going to get 6 ki as soon as they attack, so they're at 24 ki. Like, that is such a factor in how good this unit is, that a ki is just a non-fact. Like, look at this. Literally every single turn, every single attack has been 24 keys so far. Like, that's, the attack stat's not the craziest right there, but they're doing a lot. I am actually fairly impressed. And their leader skill is good. Strong. The only weakness of this unit really is their lack of teams. I would say that is the weakness for this God Gokuen hit, is they don't have a ton of teams that they're on. Alright, so now we're on the Universal Survival Saga team. Keep in mind that in that last run, we were on a 150% lead. So on this run, we're on a 160% lead, because that's what Tech Hit's EZA leader skill is. Again, Tech Hit is actually probably one of the better leaders in the game, and he's just overall very strong. Alright, so what do we have linked up with Goku and Frieza? So we'd have 5 links: Tournament Power, Experienced Fighter, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and then Legendary Power would be activated. And then we do that. So we could actually have 7 out of 7 right here. Yeah, we could. Okay. Let me... Yeah, we'll do this. Hopefully Tech Hit doesn't... I'm a little nervous Tech Hit would one-shot this enemy Piccolo. I think he probably would, so I'm just going to do this right here. I guess we'll leave Tech Hit on this rotation right here. Easily 24 ki, literally like every single turn we're just getting 24 ki. It's just, that's so great. They're key, man. Like, the Exchange Goku and Vegeta are like this too, where they just give themselves so much ki, so you just never have any issues. I'm telling y'all, like, LRs and how easily they get ki is a huge factor. Then there's the stun, again, which is very valuable for Super Battle Road. Goku and Hit, their defense to me is easily high enough to be very effective in long content, so I don't really think it's going to be so much of an issue. This is kind of going to be a little bit of a sneak peek at EZA Hit, by the way. Again, I'm going to do his own level 10 link video, sort of like focused in on him, but we could sort of see some of his numbers here as well on some of these teams right there. 4.66, I mean, for Hit, that came out years ago, right? It always feels a little bit different to me, right? Comparing, like, this guy whose original release date is in 2018 on Global to the Hit and God Goku whose release date is today, you know, October 21st, right? Like, I do factor that in when judging a lot of their stats and stuff like that. But it's like, remember, his defense is, like, you know, he gets a ridiculous amount of defense on attack. What is he getting? 160%, I think, on super attack. And then he gets his 30% super attack effect as well. So Hit's defense is typically pretty high. All right, so we can do this. This turn, we're going to have all 7 links active. So that will be good. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at them with all 7 links active. I'm actually not going to get 24 ki this turn, but that's fine. That's fine. All right, so yeah, again, all 7 links active, no support. Let's see what they're looking like. All 7 links active, no support. Again, remember, defensively, they're rocking, like, you know, 300k defense or something like that. And in slot 2, you know, they're going to attack before the enemy goes. So, oh, no. I think Piccolo's just going to survive. No! Oh! Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Tech Hit, man. Oh, boy. All right, well, we only got to see 1 rotation there. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, this Piccolo Dokkan event, this Piccolo is not really tanky enough. All right, let's move on. I'll probably jump into, like, a Universal Survival Saga build again. All right, we're still on the Universal Survival Saga team, same build. We're just, you know, sort of seeing a bunch of the stats. I think the thing about this unit is this is probably one of the better units in the game for Super Battle Road. Just like a really high-tiered Super Battle Road character. So it's like, again, they're 55%, right? They're getting 50% defense on Super right here. So they're going to be, what, like 270k defense at 55% with a 50% chance to dodge. And they have a 50% chance to stun. So you have a lot of utility to help you in some of the strongest content in the game. Now, this unit is able to participate in one of the Forbidden 3 stages of Extreme Super Battle Road. Pure Saiyan, Universal Survival Saga, and what's the other one? Movie bosses. I think this unit is like a top tier option for that Universal Survival Saga run. Like, I actually think I'm gonna be able to take them in there and they will dominate. The only thing is, like, them and Hit together is like a killer rotation, but it's like in a stage like that, this God Goku and Hit unit in slot 1, it's not... If they would get hit like one time in slot, like at the start of the turn, like that would be okay. Like it's like, sure, whatever. Like if they get hit like one time before they attack, but it's like in those level of difficulty stages, right? You need like 300k defense to be like double-digit damage from those enemies, and super attacks are devastating. If this unit had dodge, like if their dodge activated in slot 1 before they attacked, they would actually be like creeping, I think, on like top 5 range. The only, again, the one downside to them is their very small amount of category teams. Universal Survival Saga, Joined Forces, Legendary Existence, and Accelerated Battle, right? That's the problem with them, is their lack of teams. They do also have an active skill. I think after this run right here, let's go pop their active skill. The active skill is crazy. Very good for long content. In order to do their active skill, we have to do 3 super attacks, and then our HP has to be 76% or less, and then after that we get a permanent 13% attack and defensive active skill buff for the rest of the fight. I know 13% seems like a weird number, a small number, blah, 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 but it's an active skill buff. So it's actually going to be a very, very substantial buff, and that's what really helps them. I already think they're one of the better Super Battle Road units in the game, right? Well, now they're going to be able to have, whatchamacallit as well. Like, they're going to get even stronger for long events. So they're good everywhere, which I think, to me, I value a lot. Units that could be used in, like, all content, I think is really important. 171k defense? Okay, dude. It helps that, like, Hit, them and Hit, like Hit is a legitimate option, right? Like, you run Hit. Hit is good. Right? Tech Hit, he's good. So, it's not like, you know, their best partner, their best friend, Tech Hit, is, like, trash or something. He's a god now, right? Like, it's like, you know, he went from, like, the worst to an actual god. So, I love it. I love it. All right, we'll get their damage right here. After this, again, notice their key creeped up. Let's go to a long event. I do want to get their active skill. We'll go ahead and see what types of damage and stuff like that they're popping up when their active skill is up, and then also the extra defense, because it's not just attack, but it's defense too. It's a permanent buff, the active skill. It's interesting. The only thing is, I don't mind 3 super attacks for this active skill, because the unit is already, I think, like, good enough for Super Battle Road. This is just like an enhancement for long events, so that's fine. The HP restriction is what's annoying. 76 is really not that bad, but it's like 76 HP combined with 3 or more supers. It's going to be an annoyance, I think, a lot. Even for long content, it's a pain, right? Because it's like you could theoretically, like, you know, turn 1, put them in slot 3, and they could triple super, sure, but, you know, it's not going to be common, I would say. Alright, so Universal Survival Saga team, we are early on here in the GT Legendary Goku event. Again, I think the major point I just want to get off right here is let's use their active skill. So, as far as HP goes, we're already right about there, right? We'll be able to get their active skill off, but I do just have to do 3 turns. You know, them not being, like, rainbowed, not having dupes, you know, this is just a 55% video. It's going to take us 3 turns, so we're not going to get their active skill until, what, turn 9? Unfortunately, yeah, it's going to be turn 9 when we get their active skill. I'm telling you, I've always been saying this, these, like, active skills that require super attacks are very deceiving, very deceptive. And it's like, yeah, you could say, oh, we'll just put them at slot 3, but it's like, okay, but then we lose them off rotation for several turns, and they still only have a medium chance of getting the additional super in. So I'll come back on turn 9 when we have their active skill ready to go. Again, I'm sort of just like just cruising through here. You know, we've seen about the performance that this unit is going to put up at 55%. So we just need to see their active skill now. I love Hit's voice. His Japanese voice is so sick. So definitely excited to hear it. Again, we'll come back at turn 9. I was actually hesitant to bring STR Hit as well, even though STR Hit is one of the better 50% supports. Remember, most of them are pretty bad. But STR hit is pretty good because he does stack defense. I was a little hesitant to run 3 hits on the team, but now I was like, you know what, whatever, we'll just do it because the main purpose of this video is to see how good the God Goku and hits are, right? So I you know, their best friend is definitely that 50% hit. So, all right, we'll come back on turn 9 once we get to their ability here. Oh, we're gonna like full heal. Okay. Dude, even the GT Legendary Goku event, like, I'm very comfortable doing this right here. 55% putting them in slot 1 in this situation. Like, I feel good. They could take damage from a super right here, but especially after they attack right here, like, they're good. Like, this is a powerful unit, man. Don't sleep on this character. I know that they're crazy good. Their leader skill's good. Their new category is good. I don't think it's a good idea to summon. Look! There's the dodge kicking in. They're strong, man. They're really strong. Might as well jump in right here as well to show that here we are, start of turn. They're at 200k defense. So again, after supering, they're over 300k. They're well over 300k. Well, no, they're in slot 1, so they're going to get the 60% defense right here. They're like, you know, 400k defense or something, 500k defense. Like, they're real nutty. All right, next turn, we'll be able to get this active skill. There's the dodging kicking in. They do so much. Remember, the end, like, they don't get slowed down by AGL enemies in slot 1 and 2 since they disable enemy guard. They also have attacks guaranteed to hit. Not the greatest ability ever, but it can be useful in the right situation for sure. Alright, it's time! So we can finally use their active skill. Turn 9, not the greatest, obviously. So they're at 182k defense right here. Let's see what it jumps up to after we use their active skill. Remember, they get a permanent 13% attack and defensive buff for the rest of the fight. Seems low, but it's an active skill buff, so it's got some bite to it. Again, 182k defense.
Son Goku, お前はまだ成長を続けている。俺も負けてはいられんな。ここからが本当の戦いだ。
楽しくなってきたぞ。
Alright, now they jump up to 200k, so that little extra buff, I know, I really feel like a lot of people are going to just, like, underrate it and think it's trash and stuff like that, but it's good. Alright, so STR hit, I think, actually probably is going to be fine in slot 1. You know, as he's stacking, when you get into these long, difficult events, that combo is going to be pretty effective. STR hit and this unit. Like, yeah, for long events, on Legendary Existence, Universal Survival Saga, Accelerated Battle, you could rock STR hit and then hit and God Goku together. They will work. Because remember, hit is one of the better 50%. A lot of the 50% supports are actually not that good. It's just STR Kabe, STR hit, in Kid Gohan, and AGL Rildo. Only those 4, I think, are really worthy. I mean, the Super Buu is solid as well. But I think the other 4 are definitely the top class. So, all right, let's go ahead and see what we do right here. Again, we have 6 out of 7 links active. This is no support. This is just their... Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. Yeah, 50% support hit. Yeah, whatever. Never mind me. I'm an idiot. All right, relax. All right, this will do damage because it's Great Ape Goku. Yep, but we're fine. Okay, so... how much damage are we going to go ahead and get from STR hits and God Goku right here? Remember, they're going to have full 24 key. Okay, cool. 5.49 they jump up to. Next turn, I think I'm going to put them in slot 3. So we'll see the damage that they're going to do in slot 3 with their active skill up. And then I might go to a Super Battle Road stage, let them dominate for a little bit, and we'll finish up. But yeah, this LR God Goku and hit unit, man, they are very impressive. This is a bummer. I'd wanted Goku and hit in slot 3 on this one, but... well, no, actually, I think we're good. Here, I'm going to use a Ghost Usher. I think we should be good. We actually probably won't finish off Great Ape Goku, because these first 2 units are going to do a lot of damage. All right, so 225k defense right there for hitting God Goku. Let's go ahead and see what they do right here. Just hopefully we don't finish off Great Ape Goku. Of course, dude, the showcases sometimes can be so annoying. This is the turn I wanted, right? 5 out of 7 links. We got their active skill up. They're full 24 key. Just don't do too much damage. Don't crits or anything. Oh, he got an additional. I mean, STR hit does no damage. Are you kidding me? Dude. Ah! All right. so here we go. This time, we're gonna see it. I'm just gonna use a King Yama. I just want to make sure that we get this turn off right here. Okay, so we should... Is this still gonna be 24 key? Yes, it is. That's... Okay. This is a good turn. So, this is them with 24 key, slot 3, active skill up, 6 out of 7 links, and no support. So, this is a no support turn right here. So, this is gonna be pretty good to see the level of damage that Hit and God Goku do. After this, we will go ahead and head over to Super Battle Road, and we'll see how they perform in, like, Super Class Extreme Super Battle Road or something like that. But the answer is they're going to dominate. They're going to cream pie. Oh, well, no, they're a villain. They are a villain unit. So we'll have to do... What team would we run them on? What? Let me take a look at what Villain Universal Survival Saga looks like. I guess it could work. I guess that's an issue for them, besides actually running them in their category Super Battle Road. 6.63 without support, 55%, by the way. I mean, we could take them into Extreme Universal Survival Saga, but you guys... Oh, we got the additional from their passive. Nice. We could take them into Extreme Universal Survival Saga, but you guys know how crazy... Like, it's... I wish that Hit walking away was the 18p finisher, by the way. Like, that sucks. That's... Hit walking away is cool, man. We want that, you know, from the 18p. Oh, yeah, using them in Super Battle Road is tricky, because, remember, they're not on Universe 6. Accelerated Battle doesn't have a Super Battle Road stage, or Legendary Existence, or Join Forces. It's only Universal Survival Saga, and then Extreme Class we could do. So, despite the fact that they're a killer in Super Battle Road, it's like, their lack of teams is hurting them a bit in that aspect. But we'll see, we'll see. Alright, so we'll go ahead and jump in like this. A bit of a weird team, because we are running 4 hits, but Extreme Class Universal Survival Saga, not really a lot of options here. It's a good thing this AGL Hit just got his awakening, right? But again, it is a good thing that the Hit and God Goku unit is a villain, because there's just so few villain units in the game, right? So, like, I don't actually think it's a problem, but... their lack of categories also. Oh, well, this is a good opening turn for them. Let's put them in slot 1. Yeah, dude, they're crazy. They're ridiculous. This is going to be ridiculous already. Okay, so you're going to be stacking. Let's just hit Goten. And let's have AGL hit attack Goten, because we could probably stun him. Chances are good that Trunks is going to get stunned right here. 33k. I mean, that's 55%. They'd be taking double digits probably at Rainbow without, you know, before they even attack. Now they're definitely taking double digits. Will they stun Trunks? They did. Okay, that sucks. Super attack. It's going to be double digits from the normal, though. 220, okay. We didn't, but they didn't get... Okay, well. All right, not an annoying turn for sure, but we got both of them stunned. So that's cool. All right, stun? Yeah, I get stunned, bitch. So, let me know what you guys are thinking of, like, the STR Hit and God Goku unit. I do think that they are actually, like, I think they're exceptional. I think they are very, very powerful. I really like their design. The only thing is I do wish they were on, you know, a little bit more categories. It's, like, it's unfortunate because, like, if Hit was, like, if it was, like, a Hit and God Goku exchange or something like that, it would, like, that's the thing, is that these Joint Forces units just end up on no teams. Like, I really don't see why we can't just... Can you imagine how much better the game would be if they just dealt with it like Legends? So, like, this unit, Hit and God Goku, was on every single, like, blue Goku category and every single, like, Hit category. So they'd be on Pure Saiyans, they'd be on Universe 6, they'd be on Reps of Universe 7, right? They'd be on Universal Survival Saga, Legendary Existence, Realm of Gods, right? Turtle School. Like, think about how much better the Joint Forces units would be. Like, I think that would really help the game a lot. If they made it like Legends and these characters were built in that fashion. All right, Goten is probably dead. Let's just go ahead and do that right there. Again, their defense is 5 trillion after they're going to super attack right here. Angel Freeze is debuffing Goten as well. But this unit is going to be able to come into Super Battle Road and put on a show. 50% chance to stun on both super attacks is really good. I probably am going to heavily build them towards additional, I think, because the utility they have of, like, you know, raising defense on super and a 50% chance to stun, like double supers with them are so powerful, right? And then not to mention that will make it easier to get their active skill as well. So, you know, we've got a lot of good stuff going on there. Yeah, I mean, the team build doesn't look that good, honestly, but the fact that your leader, Tech Hit, is a god. Again, I'm going to do an actual proper level 10 Link video on Tech Hit after, like, I finish this 55% video, but Tech Hit is ridiculous. And, like, Tech Hit being as good as he is really leads. Well, there we go. Look at that additional right there. Yeah. Additionals on hit units are very good. Crazy, man. We go from, like, Hit sucking ass in Dokkan a whole 6 years to overnight Hit has... Because the LR God Goku and Hit, I think, are definitely top 10 for me. And Tech Hit is, like, in that... he's probably, like, top 20-ish for me. Or, like, top 15. Like, I feel like he's close. Like, Tech Hit is up there. He's strong, man. I'm very pleased with this update. And, you know, like, all these Universe 6 characters are looking pretty good. Universe 6 got massively buffed. Okay. So, oh, god damn it. Tien is attacking first. That's such a bummer. I'm going to go ahead and hit Tien. Hopefully Tien doesn't super attack right away. That would be so annoying, dude, if he does. If Tien super attacks right away, I do not want him to do that. I do want to make sure that Tech Hit is super attacking as well. That is... I think the Tech Orbs would line up next to each other, but whatever. This is going to be the last turn anyway. Alright, so let me know what you guys are thinking about this LR Hit and God Goku unit, but they're crazy. Okay, he didn't super attack right away, so we're good. It's a lot of damage right there, but I feel pretty comfortable with them with all these hits afterwards, right? Because their defense is now, you know, 300k plus, and then they also have got a 50% chance to dodge, right? Unfortunately, we didn't get the stun. Dodge this, please. Now they got hit by it. We should still be okay. That's okay. We can dodge this one. Yep. Yep, dodging that. Sorry, they're cooking today. Yeah, they're pretty good. I like this unit a lot. Alright, so this is Transcendent Light Speed Battle Erupts, Hit, and Super Saiyan God Goku. Their leader skill is Accelerated Battle and Universal Survival Saga Key 4 and 150% to stats. Again, you guys know that is a very good leader skill. I'm very pleased when they drop these Yellow Coin LRs actually having good leader skills, because it's uncommon. They don't give these guys good leader skills often, so it's good to finally see one. Their 12 key super attack is Goku and Hit's United Front, which raises attack and defense by 30% for one turn, does colossal damage, and then they have a high chance to stun the enemy, 50% chance. Their 18 key super attack is Accelerated Combination, which greatly raises attack and defense for one turn. That's a 50% buff. They do mega colossal damage, and then they have a high chance to stun, 50% right there. Their passive skill, Accelerated Advantage, is 170% attack and defense at the start of turn. Obviously, that's a summonable LR with crazy stats. That's good. Then they get 6 key plus an additional 60% attack and defense. Attacks are guaranteed to hit. They disable enemy guard, and then they have a high chance of 50% chance to dodge as the first or second attacker in a turn, which is pretty good, right? I do like that quite a bit. I do wish that they were able to dodge just like kind of at the start of turn anyway, but they're still really good. And then as the third attacker in a turn, they get key 7, but then the additional 70% attack, it's when attacking. So it's one of these buffs that it multiplies into itself, so their damage is way higher in slot 3. And then they also get a guaranteed additional that has a medium chance, a 30% chance of being a super, again, when they're in slot 3. They have an active skill, Ever Growing Combo, which gives them a permanent 13% attack and defensive buff during battle. It's an active skill buff. I feel like it is a strong ability. I like it a lot. The only thing is the condition, 76% HP or less after 3 or more super attacks in battle. I feel like it would have been, I mean, it would have been so strong if all it was the HP restriction, but that's what I really wish. 3 supers and the HP restriction is kind of a nasty combo. Because, again, 3 super attacks, you're, with this unit, like, the bare minimum turn you're going to use this might honestly be, like, turn 7. Like, unless you get really lucky with them floating, that active skill is not something you're busting out until, like, turn 7 or something like that, right? Because they don't have built-in additionals, so you got to get really lucky with a hidden potential system additionals or something like that, right? Then their links are Tournament of Power, Experienced Fighters, Cold Judgment, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Very good links, right? Especially because they're only on a few short teams. 12 key multiplier, 150%, 24 key multiplier, 200%, typical as always. In terms of EZAs that they could help on, LR EZA Bardock, the physical LR Bardock, is an EZA where they will help you get Zenny. And then finally, again, the weakness of this unit would be this right here, the small amount of category teams they're on. They have their new one, Accelerated Battle, an amazing category. It helps out, like, Janemba a lot. Janemba works well on this team because you could definitely rock him with one of these other big bad bosses, powerful characters on here, right? So Janemba will work fine on this team. This is a good category. I like it a lot. And, you know, we've seen how impressive Hit and God Goku work as floaters. I mean, dude, they give themselves 7 key as a floater. They actually are an impressive floater. I do wish they still had the defense, but it's like, I mean, Rainbow, they're going to be rocking 300k defense as a floater, and they're going to be doing, like, 7 million attack stats without support and without, like, a lot of links active. Like, I feel like they're going to be insane and just as a floating unit. So their team is going to be very good to run. Then they're also on the Universal Survival Saga team as well. This is what the Universal Survival Saga needed. Don't you guys agree? An amazing Dokkan Fest, a top 10 LR in the game, and then the best EZA TUR in the game in Tech Hit. Do you guys think Universal Survival Saga needed all that? They're also on Join Forces, where they're going to work really well because there's a lot of Tournament of Power Join Forces units on here. And then finally, they're on Legendary Existence into LR Goku's category. They're a very massive power buff to this team. This team got a lot better with this unit and then hits EZA. Because now you could, like, it's always good with these categories when you could run units together. And Namek Goku's another great floating unit, by the way. So, like, you know, especially if you're going against an extreme class enemy and he's able to get key a little bit easier, Namek Goku can work as a very good floating unit. So Legendary Existence got a lot better. So this was a good update. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this LR right here, but I am blown away. I think they are very ultra impressive, man.